Welcome everyone to the Goddess Temple. My name is Chris, and for this message, it's also going to be playing a little bit close to the video that I had already posted just recently. The th- well, I don't know when you guys are going to be hearing this message, but let's go with it. So, what I have coming through in this one is this the holistic nature of your richness, of you being rich and wealthy, like filthy rich, filthy rich. It's truly being abundant in your life, in your holistic life. It's not just in one area that'll make you rich and abundant. It's that you're rich in all aspects of your life, in your relationship to others, in your relationship to yourself, in your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. Um, you go even into your relationship with the land, with earth, with your community, with your society. You have the capacity to be wealthy and rich in all aspects of your life. And it is possible if that is something that interests you. And the thing is, I feel like we are stepping into a world that soon enough, the only way to be full heartedly rich is if it shows up in your holistic life. That you are an active participant in your life. That you cannot be a passive participant. And even surrendering is not a passive activity. You surrender with such vigor, with such, with such conviction that this is what you're doing, this is who you are being. And so it's so important for you to be so rich and wealthy that you need to be exactly who you are here to be, for you to breathe, for you to move, for you to create, for you to just be freaking wealthy and rich and overflowing and abundant. The moment that you can experience that, you understand that it's not just you experiencing it. Secondly, you begin to see that people around you are having that very same experience. Thirdly, you begin to understand that this earth itself is rich and abundant. Not only this earth is rich and abundant, this galaxy is rich and abundant, the cosmos is rich and abundant. It makes it easier for us to travel into different worlds and to commune with different societies and different civilizations because it becomes so rich and abundant to just do that, because you are human and you're here to evolve and you're here to do just that, is be rich, be filthy rich. And this means also feeding yourself. Being able to be rich also means for you to receive that rich, for you to receive that favor, for you to be pampered, for you to be taken care of. No one job is better than the other and has more value than none of that BS. None of that. That makes absolute no sense. The thing is, the person that pays or that charges such a low wage, get such a low price on their product, on their service. The reason why they do that is because they know for them their richness comes from pure heartedness, from the love, the bountiful overflow of love. And that allows them to create with such richness. That they know that for somehow, in some way, someone is going to feed them, someone's going to help them to receive money to feed their and replenish their service, to replenish them. And then this is where that person begins to understand that, you know what? They might need to actually ask for money. But it does not mean that they ask for money from the person that does not have. It means that they ask money from someone that does have and that has the capacity to give. This is why Mother Teresa was such a wealthy woman. She had the capacity to ask, to know who to ask, so she can give to the people that do not have, so she can replenish and feed them and nourish them, so she can take care of and be who she is here to be, where she was able to be that mother that takes care and nourishes. So she can be a fully of service. There's people here that are here to make money. There's people here that are to be of service, to just give their love because that's what they have. Everyone has their own genius, and the thing is, we are in a world that we have the capacity to give, to share, to do our best, to be in our genius, and to know that in some way you are gonna have a roof over your head, you're gonna have food in your belly, that you're gonna have clothes on your back, and you're gonna do exactly what you're here to do, and you are abundant and filthy rich. The definition that has been passed on for centuries, for thousands of years, it's all freaking BS. And there are those people that also understand that it's BS, and they still choose to give with such abundance and richness. So where are you giving from? And who are you taking from? Are you actually taking from someone that doesn't have the capacity to give? Or are you overextending yourself and giving too much? Know what it means for you to be rich. What is your richness? What is your wealth? Okay, go ask for someone that has the capacity to give it to you. That's it. Plain and simple as that. This is how we create relationships that last longer because you learn to have the conversation. It's not longer, okay, you don't have it, I'm going to go to the next person. None of that. You're learning and to build with each other, to grow and raise each other. You're learning what it means to actually be in community, what community means, what society means, what it means to be living in a city and still having a village mindset. Because that's what a village was. You know, each individual, each family had a purpose. They served something so the village can thrive. So everyone can eat food. So everyone can be replenished, not only mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but also physically. All of our needs get met. And you want to know who meets them? It's other human beings. Other human beings meet our needs. We need community, we need people, we need society. That is how we as human beings thrive, because we are people of that thrive in community, that thrives in packs. Look at other mammals. They live and they survive in packs, in groups. You begin to understand what it means for you to be in service, for you to be full, for you to be nourished. Because you begin to understand and observe nature and the way she actually operates. You learn to disconnect the ego, not because it has no purpose, but you learn to replenish the ego so the higher mind, the higher self can also thrive. So you as a human, as a soul, can grow and develop and reach your next level of ascension. Your richness and your wealth depends on your ascension, your capacity to grow and develop. The thing is, there are beautiful minds, beautiful souls that have the capacity to take these poor countries and bring them up to the rich countries, bring them up to that level. And the thing is, we are also understanding on a soul level, on a visual level, that there is no such thing as a country or a society or a border that one has more than the other. There's none of that. We're starting to understand that it's a ridiculous narrative, and we don't want to subscribe to it anymore. We're beginning to understand that. We're beginning to get angry. And it's not just us, it's also nature. We're understanding that we're taking too much from something that does not have enough to give. What it means to actually to pour nectar, to pour sweetness into those places that have been depleted because you were greedy. That just took a lot out of me. Channeling that just took a lot out of me. But I really hope that this landed in some way and it gave you something to really look at. And I hope that this activated you. It activated this sense of justice and what that looks like and what that means for you. I truly hope that there is this abundance that you get to thrive in, because abundance exists for everyone. So please, please, please nourish yourself, have the courage to ask, have the courage to draw boundaries. And if you do want to feed into someone because you truly enjoy what they have to offer, then give to them, replenish them. So, with that, I'm going to be leaving the message here. I wish you guys all the best, and I will speak to you soon.